Oh, my dearest internet, how I've missed you so. Oh no, I'm not me. There we go. I caught it. It was playing. It wasn't muted. I got there. Oh my goodness, internet. How are you doing? Oh, that seems loud to me. I'm gonna scooch that down just a smidge. I'll scoot that down just a smidge. I had to work tonight. I had to. We had a. I work for a software company and product manager, but we're small enough that those are also like subject matter experts. So we like pull QA duty as well. So when we release new things, particularly things that we were the product owner on for that sprint, I have to make sure it's not broke when it goes to live, and then it doesn't break the other stuff that I know about in the system. And so I did that tonight. That's what I did tonight. I did that starting at 7:30, ended about 15 minutes ago. But as you might guess, that's not a fun way to spend your evening. So rather than preparing to sleep like I should do, or working on something productive like I could do, I'm gonna play some video games. Welcome back, or welcome to Note of Nuance. My name is Ren, and we are gonna play some more ELEX. ELEX. We last left off on ELEX with hanging out with clerics, and they were all right. They're all right, guys. They have some pretty extreme opinions about education that maybe
You aren't the first to tell me that.
could use some adjustment. Goodness, why does this look so dark on stream?
All you'll find in
And
Zangor
doesn't
is
look
death and
so
misery.
dark on mine.
Listen to your
Maybe that has to do with that setting that I changed. Because this doesn't look too bad. You know what, let's experiment with something. Let's instead of doing game capture, let's try display capture.
orders. Do your duty.
Yeah, see, that's much brighter.
ELEX. I'll do anything for it.
Alright.
Check the supplies. Be
Well, maybe
ready
we do
in case they
that.
return. They're only saying that
This
to
has
get
some
in
obvious some obvious potential issues.
trouble.
So what I'm gonna do
And you still
Gonna keep
think
quiet about that. No
You're
matter
an
what
idiot.
they
is
say.
I'm gonna pop back over to the dark one for just a sec. I'm gonna make sure that people I know can't accidentally expose themselves if they
your
want,
duty.
you know. And then I'll switch back because yeah, back up. Yeah, that's better.
The people up there.
Yeah.
ELEX. They'll do anything for it.
ELEX, they'll do anything.
No,
They'll.
no, I won't accept that.
She took that secret
What's
to
up,
the
Bio?
grave.
How you doing?
How many people have we
Welcome in.
lost? And you
Welcome
still
in, my
think
friend.
that? You're an idiot.
Well, that's one view of it.
Wow. Alright. So here's one thing that we didn't do in here that we were supposed to do is we were supposed to find the faction leader and chat with him. Carl? What's up, Carl?
Duty on the foundation of faith.
Oh, is Carl the guy who was guarding this over here? Did we finally get... You feel a little better? That's great. I have no idea where we would find that book that we want to find. But, botanist report. What is... probably don't need a botanist report. We need... Alright.
Who's sneaking around out here?
What? Nobody. Shh. Take forbidden journal. I don't know. I don't know what this journal is. What I need is not a forbidden journal. I need something Arvid's what's it? Maybe it was Arvid's journal, and it will have appeared as treatise on I mean, I guess we just can collect these books. I don't know. Maybe we should just take all of them.
What's going on here? What's going on here?
How do I?
What's going on here?
Alright. Forbidden journal. Forbidden text covering the prohibited experiments with ELEX. Right. Well, we're definitely learning a lot about the clerics through forbidden books,
What's
but
going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here?
oh hey, we found a forbidden photograph of developers. I have not yet found the book I wanted to find, or at least it doesn't seem like I have. How's the DS3 going, Bio? I am not sure how to go back to sneaking. Alright, did I collect? They seem kind of obvious when it's a book I can collect. Oh, there's one. Writings of the calendar year. Oh. Currently at Boreal Valley. Nice. I don't know if I have a limited time to accomplish this task or what. It would follow that I do. You have to make sure to progress I believe both patches and Zeeg in Zeeg's quest. as we go ahead and take. I mean, we're just stealing all the books anyway. There's not much sense in avoiding taking this one book.
What? Who's there?
What are you talking about? Just go to bed, buddy.
What? Who's there?
Nobody. Alright, we just need that other guy to not be back. And we're good. Yeah, he's still doing prayer stuff. Perfect. Thanks, Carl, for being a great a great cleric who does lots of prayer stuff.
So, here is the wanderer I've heard of.
Uh-huh.
You've heard of me. I know everything that happens here. So much so that some have taken to calling me the Eye of Kalan. I am Reinhold, Judicator. I stand watch for all those in the Hort, and the Hort stands as the guardian for all of Magalan. Such a duty requires vigilance. It means I must ask of everyone who comes here, are you friend or foe?
Oh, I'm a friend,
Come
baby.
here to gain the blessings of the clerics, or to oppose us?
Yeah, I want to become a cleric.
Yes, I want to become a cleric.
Then Kalan will welcome you. Good. I can see potential in you. Let us hope that this potential can be realized. May your time in the Horde be peaceful and productive.
Tell me about the other Judicators.
Judicator Johann fell on the battlefield. His is the highest honor. May Kalan have mercy on his soul. Judicator Ulbricht is responsible for the defense of Idan.
I bet you have
All
bio.
operations outside its
You might not have recognized him,
His
though.
is the grave duty of overseeing the war against the owls. If you have any intelligence that might help him in his duties, you will find him in the upper halls of the cathedral.
When you were in the Cathedral of the Deep, do you remember going up on one side and having and when you try to walk across, having the thing lowered on you? But he's dressed up. But the guy who's up there before you remember the big gates that can be lowered and raised in the Cathedral of the Deep? And then up on one side, there's a gentleman in the Onion Bro armor, and he talks to you about treasure. And you try to walk along the top of the big gate, and it lowers, so you back down to where the giants are. And if you've already killed the giants, he'll go, "Where did the giants go?" Anyways. Yeah, but that one starts off up.
Tell me more about the clerics.
What would you like to know?
Tell me how promotion works within the Horde.
People who are new to our ranks are welcomed as an acolyte. Acolytes can learn the art of suggestion, train and learn the fundamentals of our way of life. The same applies for our legates and paladins. Each new rank brings new advantages, obligations, and privileges such as equipment.
What's happening in the city?
Kalan is wise but mysterious. Through the prophet Arvid, he warned us of the comet and the downfall of our world. He laid down the foundations for the clerics out of the ashes of the old civilization. To Kalan, knowledge and wisdom are sacred. It is through knowledge and understanding that we can find our way to the infinite skies and a true understanding of ourselves.
They were all down. Did you go fight the fire demon with Onion Bro next to the Giant's Tower? In that area where you can free the Miracle Woman? I don't remember her name at the moment. But there's that Dark Knight sitting outside her cell, and there's a tower. And the tower has an elevator that goes both up and down. And that's where you first run into Onion Bro. He comes out there talking to you, but he moves to go fight a fire demon. And if you go fight it with him, you'll move him to another location. And then Patches steals his armor and tricks you. Infinite Skies.
Infinite skies.
A place of true enlightenment and salvation. Kalan teaches us that the comet's fires will not be the only challenge we face in our quest for survival. If we are to save the people of this world, we must teach them Kalan's ways. That we must work together and gather all the knowledge we can. Because when the next catastrophe strikes our world, only those who have been prepared will survive.
Where did you get your technological knowledge?
Arvid himself left behind this knowledge. The gathering of old world knowledge, and the order to further it, was his greatest gift to all who have followed him. It has given us the machines that allow our way of life to continue. It has given us the technology we need to be ready for the next challenge we face. So, as you see, science and religion do not have to be mutually exclusive.
And why would I want to be a
Why
cleric?
would I want to become a cleric?
Because we are the last bastion against the owls. Our strength, our faith, and our technology are the only things that can stop them. Where the outlaws profit and the berserkers roll in the dirt, we have knowledge. The knowledge to make the world into what it once was, and much more. Join us, and you can participate in our knowledge, faith, and our technology.
So, who are you? The welcoming committee?
I am adjudicator. I oversee everything in the Horde, from punishment to initiation.
Explain the rules of the Horde to me.
Well, Kalan's commandments are simple and fair. They are rules to be found in many places, but to us, they are sacred. Theft, physical assault, murder, the dealing of chems are all punishable offenses. You may face a fine, re-education, or for the worst offenders, execution. Of course, your soul will pay the price. Stay with us, and you will learn of Kalan and his ways. Abide by the words of the great prophet Arvid, and you will open your way to eternity.
Eternity.
Check.
So, you decide who becomes a cleric and who doesn't.
Correct. Initiates are only allowed to join us when I decide they are worthy. And should they complete the tasks that are given to them, then I would welcome them into our community. And every acolyte that joins us can then begin on the path of enlightenment to gain promotion here.
I'm ready. Give me a task.
As you wish. I could use the help of someone who hasn't had time to establish themselves here. Someone with a more objective viewpoint. We've recently had to deal with the sad deaths of some of the faithful who wandered right into the arms of a chem dealer.
Oh, damn.
Every one of us suffers temptation, and all must hope they can prevail against it. But those who deal in misery, who exploit the weakness of others, they are a problem that must be eliminated. Complete this task, and you will open the door to becoming a cleric. A
True warrior of Kalan.
About the chem dealers here in the Horde. Do you have any leads on where they may be operating?
Well, I had given Dietrich the task of investigating them, but he doesn't seem to have had much luck so far. You should check what leads he has. To my knowledge, he had slimmed the investigation down to 3 suspects. You should start with them.
I'm on the case.
Who does Dietrich suspect?
He can explain his methodology to you, but as I recall, it was a simple process of rejecting anyone who lacked the requisite access and opportunity. You should speak with the guards who were on duty at the time. Try and get that information as a written report. Anecdote and memory are best not relied on in these cases.
Where can I find these guards?
Well, there's Xander. He was on duty at the main gate on the night in question. Then there is the mine guard and the factory guard. Have you been to the mine? If not, you will find it to the west, below the cathedral. The factory guards patrol to the north, by the mech production facilities.
Are there any more details you can tell me about the chem dealing?
Well, these cases are difficult. Once you find someone who has lapsed into use, they rarely give up the culprit for hope of keeping their supply.
That makes
But
sense.
in this case, the user let slip the time of the deal. So we've been working backwards from there. The user involved, though, well, he's no longer in a position to provide us with useful information. And so we are relying on getting reports from the guards that can help us place who was where on the night in question. Let us hope this line of investigation produces something concrete.
Alright. Well, Jax is on the case with our trusty jetpack. Call me the jetpack detective. These robots, they think they're better than me. They're not.
No, I won't accept that.
No, I won't accept that.
That makes them dangerous.
Alright. Alright, let's read some of these teachings. There was a time of despair. I had no answers when this seized me. The reason for all these horrors evaded me, and I was lost. In this dark hour, I opened myself up to Kalan in a dream. He showed me the way. We are chosen. We will survive the test of history through technology. All we need to do is keep Kalan's commandments, and the infinite skies will open to us. We must purify our souls and become dedicated to our task. It is our holy duty to bring every lost soul to the path of purity and enlightenment. The comet was sent to punish us. Kalan warned us of this. He offered salvation. Now, as the world is burning, we must find our way to earn his grace. I learned of his great plan to renew the world, and I am here to help guide those who had the strength to survive the comet that came to change us. Salvation is coming for everyone who passes Kalan's test. Walk the path, observe all of his commandments, and the infinite skies will welcome you. Arvad's teachings, I don't think, will give her what she wants. Sample I-56 has died. None of the samples have survived long without light. Sample R23 is growing slowly with the assistance of artificial light. I plan to make minimal adjustments to the spectrum tests, beginning with sample R24. Testing is going too slowly, and at this pace, we'll starve before we find a solution. If only Mr. Giddon were here. He had already solved the problem of growing plants in space, but his records are so patchy. I can't replicate his work. Well, now my work takes on more importance. The research intended for space, now we need it to survive post-impact world where temperatures have plunged and the skies are only darkness. Today, while making the rounds, I noticed something on samples B467, 468, and 469. While making the rounds. Double while making the rounds. The water is contaminated. I was about to dispose of the samples. I noticed a change in the plants. They are thriving. I will monitor their progress. Day 62 after the impact. The plants are mutating at an incredible rate. Whatever is contaminating the water is nothing I have seen before. We must discover the nature of the substance. Oh, dang. I have discovered that our people conducted experiments with ELEX in the past. There are isolated texts about it. These must be kept confidential. It's also clear that my research must remain secret. My brothers and sisters will not understand my aims. They are blinded by belief. I can see that ELEX is a very special power. We only use it as an energy source for machines, but I believe people can also be improved by ELEX. It's just that no one has dared test the limits of ELEX until now. There are records of cases where ELEX did not lead to the degeneration of the subject. The research shows degeneration depends on strength of will. Mental strength determines what ELEX does to a person. ELEX can give a person power if they are strong enough. I believe I am. My experiments are progressing well. I have discovered a dosage that my body can adapt to. I am proceeding very carefully, but I will not have to hide my work much longer. Soon I will leave this world behind and take a new course. My mind is working better than ever, since I am not distracted by unnecessary crippling emotion. I have already begun letting a few selected people in on my secret. I only test the strongest for their suitability. The pale skin that has resulted from my work can be difficult to hide. There are probably people who have noticed this already. As my strength goes, so does the risk. But there is only one logical course now, and that leads to the completion of my work. The contamination has been isolated. An added benefit of the filtration process is we have separated samples for testing. This substance must have come from the comet, but how has it spread so far and so quickly? 75% of personnel have been taken off their standard duties to study the substance. We are now dealing with the first cases of personnel who have come into contact with the contaminated water. We haven't been able yet to unlock the molecular structure of this alien substance. Simon has made an unbelievable discovery. Energy. The substance stores energy, and he thinks it can be easily tapped. That means we could have found a power source. And the politician amongst us have already managed to sell it to the people. We have called it ELEX. They have withheld its negative effects. I suppose people need good news these days. My entire team is now working on adapting our technology to work with this new power source. If we are lucky, we'll have taken a step towards survival. Maybe the impact has brought us some good news after all. If we can master these properties, rather than going backwards, we can make technological advances. Alright, so we're getting some pictures of what happened with this impact. The people affected by the contaminated water have begun to develop a range of conditions. I await reports from the medical teams. Mutations. White skin, emotionally cold, pain in extremities. We have isolated all cases and are monitoring their progress. First fatality, suicide. Have ordered round-the-clock observation on all other cases. Different mental issues have now been observed in all subjects. Most degenerate slowly. Only one subject remains clear thinking. Aggression, uncontrollable strength, several personnel injured, had to euthanize all but one of the contaminated patients. Only subject A5 shows different development, several theories why, but no definitive findings. Ordered autopsy of all bodies. Classified ELEX as a highly poisonous substance. Subject A5 agreed to continue testing. Rational thinking not affected. Emotional centers of the brain completely changed. Ordered the use of highest security level while handling ELEX. Autopsies have revealed extensive physical mutations in all affected residents. A calendar is essential for the order in our world. The previous calendar became useless after the comet crashed into our world. After our community recovered from the catastrophe, we worked to create a new, adjusted calendar. Every believer is expected to accept Kalan's wisdom on this matter. Each year will now consist of 11 equal months. Our calendar dates will begin on the day of the comet's impact, now called Year 0. map piece too. And weathered picture. Okay. Is that... That's not that camp, right? That's somewhere else. It's going to be. It doesn't look right. Alright, anyways. I don't know what we're doing with the movement detector. Question of faith. So who do we talk to? Factory guard, pit guard, and Xander. Alright. Well. Let's go talk to this factory guard. Okay.
What is it you want?
I need to ask you some questions about the chem dealing.
So, Reinhold's brought in some more help. I've already written the report as ordered, but remind me, who are the chief suspects?
Siegfried, Hagen, and Oswald.
That's exactly who I wrote up in my report. All that I know is there. They need your help.
Thanks. Your prisoner Eli, do you think he wants to escape?
Most of the prisoners want to escape, but he's not going to get away from the suggestors. So don't waste your time worrying about him.
Okay. Let's see what your report has to say, buddy. Buckaroo. I saw Siegfried in the machine shop from morning till the afternoon. I saw Hagen in the mines in the morning, then lost sight of him. I only saw Oswald preaching during the evening. Fucking helpful. Alright,
Check
factory.
the supplies. Be ready in case they return.
Well, that's one view of it.
Check the supplies. Factory guard, what do you know? Where are you, factory guard?
What can I help you with?
I want to ask you some questions about the chem trade here.
How do you know about that?
Judicator Reinhold sent me. I'm supposed to have a look at your reports from the time of the crime.
Judicator Reinhold sent you to look into this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I suppose he knows what he's doing.
He sure
Here's
does.
my report on the suspects. That's all I know.
Report 2. I was stopped by Reinhold and asked to keep an eye on certain people. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to locate Siegfried on the day in question, which is definitely suspicious. I was able to watch Hagen in the morning, but in the afternoon he disappeared. Unable to locate him again, I found and tracked Oswald in the afternoon. Alright, so we're gonna have to piece together when the person who is the only person that was never seen. Godhard?
Hey, you! I need an adjustable wrench and a set of retaining rings. And, if you are up for it, bring me a weapons-grade ELEX battery, a pressurized air intake valve, and what was the last?
I'll get the things you need.
Wait a second. There is still something missing. Let me think now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, it was right here. I had it a moment ago.
Do you want my help?
Quiet. Oh, damn it, that's my line of concentration gone. You know how hard it is to get a moment's peace to think in this place? Damn it, what the hell was it that I was thinking about? I think we'll have to get the tool myself. The machines we build and maintain here, they are all that will stop the owls. But
Okay.
do I get the resources I need to do the job properly? Do I, hell?
What's got you so stressed?
We used to work. We used to make things and think of the future. But now everything we do is for combat. I didn't become a mechanic for that, but I suppose we all have to do our duty if this war is to be won.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you think your work is important.
Now you're sounding like a legate. This isn't ego. This isn't about me. This is about getting the equipment our forces need. You don't think that's important? We are the only ones who can really stop the owls. That takes a toll. That means everything here has to go smoothly. That means I've got to get production running at full capacity. And it means I need someone to take care of some of the day-to-day things while I get all this working properly.
Pay me, and I'll help you.
Deal. It's not like I have time to waste. I need you to get me a set of replacement parts. With all the mechanics we've lost recently, we are chronically undermanned here. So, this list has been sitting here waiting to be sorted. If you're available, I need you to get over to my supplier and get me those parts, okay?
No problem.
Thanks. I'll see you when you get back. Good luck. We need those parts.
Of course you do. What, where's that guy?
Can I find your supplier?
He's a trader. He sets up business near the gate during the late evening hours.
Teach me something.
It's done.
Increase the level of protection. Let's see. Animal trophies. Oh, we need... This might be a good way to make money. It kind of was in other games. But we need 5 more intelligence for it. That might be worth picking up. Oh, dang. It has sockets, huh? Okay. So we must need skills. These must be represent skills. And then they let us do the thing. Okay. I see. I'm with you. Okay, and then there's potions that can be made. So I can brew these. But I don't know. I don't know what problems it potentially causes for me. A ring of dexterity. A reaver's amulet. Alright, what's this? Stones.
I don't know enough about that. I don't know enough about that.
Okay. So we can't make those anyway. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna have to figure out skills to pick up eventually. Oh, forbidden ELEX. I guess we can't steal that ELEX. Hello, Warbot. Shh. No one's gonna miss it. You didn't see that. Alright, let's go talk to Xander.
I'm certain of it.
Which is this way, right? It's not really faster to use your jetpack. I just like to do it. Xander, my man.
What do you know about the chem dealing here in the Horde?
Well, take a look at this. Reinhold has sent you to investigate, has he? Well, that works well for both of us. Remember? You promised to take care of some business for me. You owe me a favor.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm calling that in. I want you to tell Reinhold that Siegfried is the chem dealer.
Why Siegfried of all people?
He's a suspect, isn't he? So there you are. He's a cagey guy. Doesn't share his business. He needs re-education. So you can report back that it's him. Job done. Turning him in will help you and help me too. Trust me, the Horde doesn't need traders selling unregulated goods. So I want you to report back that this trader, Siegfried, is the dealer. Say he's guilty. Job done. And I'll know you've done the Horde a favor.
And what if I don't do that?
I don't think you'll make that choice. That wouldn't be helpful for anyone. But the decision is up to you. If I find out that you accused Siegfried, then I will be satisfied. If I find out you didn't, well, I'm sure we don't need to consider that possibility.
I mean, we're probably not
Here's the
gonna do
report
that.
I've compiled. This is as far as I got with my personal investigation. I think reading that will show you the wisdom of simply reporting Siegfried now. Good luck.
Well, I mean, I'm probably not gonna do that, buddy. But let's read it. Alright. Siegfried watched him from the afternoon until the morning. Was not able to observe anything unusual. Hagen watched him all night. I was not able to observe anything unusual. Oswald was able to observe him in the morning. Okay, so he's been watched. So Hagen is the only one who is missing. Right? Alright, so Oswald in the afternoon, Oswald in the evening. Oswald at supper time. Okay, Oswald is accounted for at all parts of the day, according to these reports. Hagen has been watched all night. And in the morning, disappeared in the afternoon. Hagen in the morning, but not in the afternoon. Siegfried was in the shop from morning till afternoon, but it wasn't able to be located by this person. And then he was watched from afternoon till morning. So it seems like it's Hagen in the afternoon, yeah? Is it Hagen? Seems like it's Hagen. Not sure how to sneak with the keyboard. Keyboard and mouse. Sneak. Caps lock is sneak? Alright. Okay, there we go. Pasha, what are you doing sneaking in here? Where do I want to go? I know it's up. Just don't remember where up. I've become turned around. It's up there.
The faithful must grow. The word must be spread.
It's weird that he wasn't there.
About the chem dealers here in the Horde.
Yes?
I think I know who the chem dealer is.
Well, please tell me who you think is responsible.
I suspect Hagen.
This is a serious accusation you are making against a good man. I hope you understand the consequences of this accusation for him and for you. Thank you for your work. I will investigate this further. If he is really the suspect, then he will receive a just punishment. And you shall receive the promised reward when that happens.
Is chem dealing a big problem here in the Horde?
I had thought we were free of their vile product, but it seems we do have something of a problem. A large reward has been offered to anyone able to bring them to justice. That should prevent this from becoming a bigger problem. If you think you can find these dealers, I would welcome your insight.
So, you think you are responsible for holding back the elves?
That is the task of the clerics now. Personally, I oversee the defense of the port. It is Judicator Ulbricht who is overseeing the war against the elves. Not a task that I envy him. But then at least his work is black and white. There are albs and there are clerics, while I must decide which category these separatists belong in. Visitors, vagrants, travelers, and enigmas, they are all part of my responsibility. Act in the name of Kalan and we will accept you.
Okay, well, that didn't go great, per se. Because I don't know.
All you'll find in Zakor is death and misery.
I don't know if we accuse the right person or not. It seems like it. Based on the reports.
So, you told Reinhold who you suspect is dealing chems?
Yes.
And you didn't tell him it was Siegfried?
Nope.
I will tell all my trading friends to cease trading with you. Sorry about that, but a man has to keep his reputation.
How do I persuade the merchants here to start trading with me again?
That all depends what you're prepared to do for it. I mean, your first step could be to report me to Reinhold, but I suspect you wouldn't get very far with that. I could ask you to help me with something, but you don't seem to keep such arrangements. So, well, what else can we think of?
We're not done with this conversation, you jackhole. Did you die to Pontiff? Pontiff gives people a fair amount of trouble usually. I think maybe you should count your blessings that you fought him 3 times without dying.
Wherever you're going, stay safe on your travels.
Alright. I will. I do have 10 points to spend. I could spend 5 and get the dexterity that I need, or the intelligence that I need to learn trophies, which would result in me getting money. Oh, I didn't talk to Dietrich's. I might have to bite the bullet and pay what's his face as well. Shorty. He wasn't. That's the man who wasn't talking to me before. Will he talk to me now? Shorty.
What's up?
I'm here to pick up a delivery.
Oh yeah? Or are you telling me? Because I have no idea who you are.
Goddard sent me.
Goddard? Who's that? Oh, wait. He's the guy working his ass off for you dumbass robots.
Yep, that's him.
Okay, we can make a trade. What is it you want from me?
He needs some replacement parts.
Replacement parts? Oh yeah, I remember. Those special, particular replacement parts. Yeah, of course I have them on me. Packed well and top quality, as always. But now I have a question. Can you pay for these replacement parts?
Do you think I'd be here otherwise?
Well, you know, some people forget that important part of the trade.
Here are the shards for Goddard's delivery.
And the rest?
The rest.
The rest that came about because of increased demand. Double what you've given me, to be exact. Do you need a lesson about supply and demand, or are you gonna pay what's needed?
You're getting the original price, and that's all.
Strange. I am 100% sure that I'll get the price I want. I mean, there is nothing to stop me killing you and just taking the shards. Is there? So, you wanna fight?
Oh, Jesus. This guy's so rude. Yeah, continue. He's just gonna extort me for an extra 100 shards? This fuck. I need to start leveling up some skills, some like abilities. Is there just combat? What? Where is combat? Because it said I needed combat 3 to be able to deal combat skills. But this only has 1 point that I can put in it. Haggler. Traders will give a discount. Oh, that seems good too. Need 20 intelligence and 30 cunning? Gotcha. So this just increases my charisma. Ooh. I see. Well, I really need just all the stats, every stat. How'd you get suckered into helping someone clean their house? I guess I'm just paying this guy his shards, but I'm not happy about it. But I am just getting extorted left and right. It's a real bummer. No, I didn't mean to sleep in Shorty's sleeping bag. You volunteered. Alright, Bio. Whatever you say.
You got a delivery to go to the Horde, right?
Are you asking me? Or are you telling me? Because I have no idea who you are.
Let's do some business.
You, with me? Nope. I only do business with people I know. And you aren't one of them.
Ugh.
Goddard sent me.
Goddard? Who's that? Oh. Wait.
Well, that's nice of you, Bio.
He's the guy working his ass off for
Yeah, that's right. He's working his ass off. He needs replacement parts.
Yeah, but
Do you think
well,
here
the
All right.
here?
there you see, and you're
Let's do some business.
Listen, if you can pay, we can trade.
All right. What's he got? He's got packs of cigarettes. He's got natural ELEX. This seems like a thing that you want to get every time it's available. Oh, but I just blew through all my money. Well, all right. Guess we'll see you, Bio. Nice of you to hang out. We may end up regretting that decision. I did not understand the cost and quantity. Here's hoping we can get paid. Guess I didn't have to run back. I could have used the teleporter. Whatever. I think we're gonna need to find some aminals that we're capable of killing. Where was that feller at? Oh, not much. Just getting shafted by vendors in this here game. Trying to remember where I saw what's his face. Alright, well, he's the orange dot on my map, so. Alright, we got some more ore. Ah, yes. This is the one that I jetpacked across.
I got this crate from your supplier.
You came through. If this delivery is all present and correct, it means I can finally catch up with my backlist of repairs.
Is that everything?
Well, you still need pay.
I sure do.
There, take it.
Well, I got real screwed in that deal.
A visitor? Whatever brings you to the Hort. Welcome, I guess. Say, how well do you know the area outside the Hort? I I guess you can take care of yourself if you've managed to make it here.
I used a teleporter mostly.
Well, you see, if you can handle yourself, I could use your help.
With?
What do you need help with?
A squad of combat mechs has gone haywire. They're refusing remote shutdown and are attacking anything that moves.
But I
I
move.
sent a recovery party to attempt a reset, but they're late making their report. I've got to find out what happened to the recovery party and what's gone wrong with those mechs. There's another squad of mechs due off the assembly line, and I need to know what's gone wrong before they go haywire too. It's probably a faulty batch of AI chips. That's my guess. But I need someone to go out there and check the chipsets so I can check them.
Okay, I'll bring you the AI chips.
Good. I hope I'm right about this. And I hope it's just one batch that's affected.
Fair
If
enough.
this is the problem with the AI chip design, we'll have to track down all the AI chips of that design before more mechs go homicidal. Get me those AI chips and make it fast, will you? Fast like, I need those chips now.
Alright, well,
Where can I find these mechs?
Well, they were supposed to be on a trial run out to the border with Tavar, but as far as I know, they only got a short distance from the Hort. Let me upload their location beacons to your adjuder. Now, I'm not promising their trackers are working.
you're a Juder.
Not if everything else is malfunctioning.
Alright, I'll find those
I'll
mechs.
find those mechs.
Great, thanks.
Someday.
Is she really so gullible?
Someday, someday. Oh, it hurts to say, but I want you to stay. I find sometimes, oh, my ex says I'm lacking in depth. Well, I will try my best. You say you wanna stay by my
You're
side.
only saying that to keep control.
Darling, your head's not right. See, alone we stand, together we fall apart. Yeah, I think I'll be. What's up, Reinhold?
Act in the name of Kalan and we will accept you. Act in the name of Kalan
What?
and we will accept
Come on, man. What happened? What happened with that trial? Was Hagen the man? Was Hagen the man with the plan, or what? I want to know. I want to know what's going on. All right. Let's go talk to this girly. Oh, you're in here? No, you're not in here. Oh, you're the orange dot, not the yellow dot. I got you. Got iron ore lying around. Well, isn't poor when the iron shortage, you know. Alright, Ava. Where you at, girl? Where's the door to this place? Looks like it's here. Okay, calm down.
Who's prowling around out there?
It's me.
I have what you wanted.
Unbelievable. Now, I can finally read Arvid's original text.
Mm-hmm.
You really did me a big favor.
If that is the case, then pay me.
can't value what you did for me in shards. This work is priceless.
Just try it.
Well, I don't have much. If you did this for money, I hope you're satisfied with that. Oh, yeah. If I find anything interesting in these writings, I will let you know. That's the least I can do for you.
Teach me something.
Teach me something.
Yeah?
What do you have? You could teach combat skills. Experienced hunter. Alright, it does seem like I should go up to 15 intelligence. And maybe learn the animal trophy thing. Because I'm tapped for cash. Who was able to teach me animal trophy? It was that guy, right? Not that guy. The mechanic guy. Also, where's that arms dealer? Oh, there he is. Is this one of the traders who won't talk to me now?
To trade.
Right you are. I'll show you what you can buy at your rank.
I just get in here and it just says nothing. Okay, so this is his quantity. This is what I have. It costs over here. I don't know why I was getting so confused by it. Alright. I do want a laser rifle. But I'm real far away from both the stats needed for that. I need 30 to be able to use the sword. I could use the shield with 5 more con. I don't know if I'd be better off selling that or what. I could probably sell the Berserker stuff because I'm not going to use it. Feel relatively confident about that. Anything else I'm not likely to use? Health plus 20, energy plus 20. I don't know if that's like a permanent boost or a temporary. Maybe I'll have to do some experimentation later. bunch of random junk I could sell for some amount. Golden chalices. Alright, well that helps a little bit. Oh, and cigarettes. Alright. So, I could probably get that stuff. Right, I can't use this, but I could go up 5 for this and 5 for intelligence, and that would put me closer to using all the things. Okay. Yep. So let's do that. Let's go up 5 here and 5 here, because then that means I'm 1 level away from being able to use the laser gun. What does this do? It doesn't do much more damage than this though, to be honest. Alright, let's go back to the mechanic guy, because I think he can teach the animal trophy. Yo, teach me something.
Teach me something.
It's done.
Yeah, animal trophy seems good. Okay. So, if we go back to kind of where we started, I guess the question becomes, are there things that we can hunt without dying? Because if so, I want to do that. And if not, well, I don't know. I guess I'll just do more quests. See, we got a lot more stuff from this guy now, so that's good. Oh. Ow. Hopefully these increased trophies will result in some decent money. I don't know who I'm gonna sell claws and stuff to, but I'm sure I'll find somebody to sell them to. Alright, things definitely seem to respawn, because I'm pretty sure I remember picking that up. Does that mean if we head back the way we came for the beginning? Oh, yeah, give me that too, I guess. That some of those weaker enemies might be back as well. I can't use that other hatchet, right? I needed 33 strength instead. Yeah. That's a bummer. I do get the feeling that things just respawn a little more naturally in this than they did in the other Gothic games. Yeah, well, we definitely would have dealt with this thing before. But there was, like, other horrible monsters here. Maybe... Maybe there are certain areas where the respawns are limited, like they want you to be able to use this camp spot, so they don't respawn these guys ever. But they do respawn like the critters along the road and stuff. Not sure. Oh dang, what's all this? Water bottle, some canned food. Okay. Okay. When prepared right, it's a veritable delicacy. It's just one of them spooky raptor things. I do not have confidence in attacking the raptor things. Yet. I mean, I do have a little bit better armor, so maybe it's fine. Oh, what's all this then? Did you do this, Squawklebird? I find that hard to believe. Oh, this thing is tougher, huh? For a measly 10 experience, that seems not worth. I didn't explore very well. I was kind of rushing through this early part. I don't remember if I found anything useful before. I might as well peek up here. There's a bit of a path. Well, it's just leading me to a young spine hound. Cool. But those are pretty good. Alright. There's that raptor. Nope. For a second I thought there would be something interesting, but it just went deeper than I expected it to. I guess it would be nice to upgrade to the next set of armor. Oh, we found a pelt as well, huh? Okay, that's a scarier looking raptor. It's got all kinds of spines and stuff on it. And I guess that gentleman is problems. There's a building up there, though. Maybe we can take a sneaky path. Things there, though. I guess the question becomes, is it friend or foe? Mutant. Mutant seems like it's probably a foe, yeah? Oh, but we did, like, no damage with our arrow. Yeah. Well, where'd you all go? Quick save. Oh, there's two of them. Well, that didn't go well. They are some rough stuff, huh? They are not pretty fellas. I hope we go back a little bit farther than our last quick save. Yeah, like that. That seems good. Okay. Well, I definitely need to figure out a way to be better at fighting. Whether there's some amount of skill that I'm not exercising, or a way to increase my stamina. Seems relevant. Whatever the path it is, I need to figure it out. Because I feel pretty limited on what I can and can't fight. Oh. Oh, you're not a runt, Spine. You're a regular runt. We might just be in trouble. Can I see what I'm doing? And then also... Oh, that's right. You can spit stuff. It's a real bummer for me. Oh. Ooh. Hmm. Oh. Ow. I do like that I made an effort to put my arrow away though before dying. It's very... Oh. Well, that's not really what I wanted, was it? Well, maybe we can go back relatively without consequence. I do think we need to get out of combat though for it to let us quick travel again. Or maybe not. Can I just go back to Goliath? Nope. Alright. Oh shit. How about now? Yeah. Alright. So it seemed like they were fine with us sleeping just anywhere, any old place here. Which is great, because we're very injured. And now we're fine. And then, is there a vendor around here, or...
May the pilgrim guide your steps.
Okay. I know there's gotta be one around here somewhere. I want to see what like our claws and whatnot have yielded us. Speak to Cormac. Guess we could do more quests around here too. What just happened? Alright, warrior. A man who sells things. Nope. Oh, damn it. I was just trying to talk to the guy. I wasn't trying to steal the hatchet. I already have a hatchet. Freaking game.
Bad technology will get you into trouble here.
Don't worry about my jetpacks. Let's try this again. What good you got?
What goods have you got?
Understood.
Alright. I would like to sell things that I found. In hopes that those sorts of things net some decent profits. I mean, they're okay. It's not great. Okay. Unusable first aid kit. Is just junk. So presumably I can sell everything that's just junk. And those. Alright, well, we're making some of the money back. So that's good, I guess. Guess I only need one of those. I could potentially be selling plants that I find, because I find lots of plants. But I don't yet know which ones are the most useful for crafting. So I guess I should avoid doing that. We could probably sell their meat, though. Alright. Broadsword. Broadsword. Oh, this I could use, but it's not actually better than this. Than my other weapon, I mean. Yep. Thanks for the money. But still a long way for me to go. Anyways, I guess I'll save again. I guess. And I think we'll call it a night. We got to do a little bit of gaming, a little bit of relaxing. It wasn't all work today. So, you know, that's good. If you hung out, thanks for doing that. And, you know, until next time.